Hello and welcome to Explain the Charts. Today, May 5th, 2025, we are going to analyze Apple stock, ticker symbol Apple, by looking at both the latest news and the chart data. Recent news indicates a dip in Apple's stock price, closing at $205.35 on May 2nd, a 3.74% decrease. Pre-market trading today shows a further decline to $203.52, down 0.89%. This decline has impacted Apple's market capitalization, and CEO Tim Cook has cited a $900 million negative impact from tariffs in the current quarter as a contributing factor. Analyst ratings have also been lowered due to these concerns. Now, let's take a look at the daily chart. We see a downtrend continuing from early April 2025, reaching a low near $165 before partially recovering. Apple has recovered a bit since then. There was a significant drop on April 3, 2025, where it fell down to around the $200 mark. This appears to have been when Apple announced they were pushing back releases of key AI features. It may have been a short-lived drop, however, it quickly returned. Also, note the high volume on May 3, 2025, when the stock dropped significantly, indicating heavy selling pressure, which may have been caused by the tariff concerns mentioned in recent news and the mediocre earnings. Zooming in on the recent price action between April 2025 and today, May 5th, we can see that Apple is trading between $213 and $202, with recent earnings released on May 2nd. The stock had a brief upswing on May 2nd following the earnings. However, pre-market prices are now showing a drop to $203.52. We can see that Apple does have a tendency to recover after bad news drops. However, it is also very resistant to getting above $213. For now, I'm bearish, given that it's struggling to get back up to $213. Let's switch to the 1-hour chart for a closer look at the short-term trend. Looking at the last few days, we see a struggle to maintain upward momentum. The resistance around $206 and $207 level is significant. If the stock breaks below $202, it could signal a further decline towards the $200 level, potentially even lower if the bearish sentiment persists. Switching to the 15-minute chart can help to better visualize immediate support and resistance levels. This is especially valuable if trying to swing trade Apple in this week. Currently, in the short term, there is resistance at 207 and support at around 204, so that price range would be a decent range to trade on. The key levels to watch are $207 for resistance and $202 for support. A break above $207 could lead to a short-term bullish move, while a break below $202 could trigger further selling. Given current market conditions and the negative news surrounding tariffs, a break below $202 is more likely in the short term. To recap, Apple is currently facing headwinds from tariff concerns and uncertainty about future growth. I am mostly bearish and expect Apple to drop below 202 in the short term, which seems likely given the current conditions. However, if Apple manages to beat expectations and resolve tariff issues, a bullish reversal could occur. A move above $207 would be a strong signal. Keep an eye on news regarding trade negotiations and Apple's efforts to diversify its supply chain, as these factors could significantly impact the stock's future performance. Remember to always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Thanks for watching Explain the Charts.